All right there. Yeah, very happy. Saturday. What a dream Saturday is. Right, I'm going to play the intro. I've got to get my tea made. And that's it. So if you haven't got your tea or your coffee or whatever your morning or whatever time it is where you are, get that sorted. We'll have the music and I'll see you in about, it'll probably take about 2 minutes. I might have to have a little wee-wee. Before or after I make the tea? In between. I'll catch up with you shortly. What the fuck? We are streaming. You got a little bit of tit there. That wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional. That's about the level today, I'm afraid. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you, Nora. Nice to see you back, my love. Right. Jimmy's joined. Jimmy's joined. And you all might want to think about joining shortly because, well, I'll let you know. There's a big announcement tomorrow. Big channel announcement tomorrow. But I'll give you a little pre-announcement. Nice to see you join, Jimmy. Appreciated. And I've got a favour. But and he's thrown a bullseye. Oh no, he hasn't. I meant a 5 spot. For the grift. Hey. For the grift. I'm up early at the supermarket trying to avoid the crowds. Top of the morning to you all. Thank you, Jimmy. Well, while we're on that, the entropy link is in the bottom, but I'll get that up. You got a grift. I mean, no, don't give nonsense. I can't get Slack working. If anyone uses Slack at work, can you imagine how much of a devastating problem that is? I need a new laptop. Business sort that out though. This isn't a computer grift. This is just my general, the everyday grift, I like to call it. Right, here we go. Mouse Cat's already dropped 20 bond. We'll get to that in a minute, Mr. Cat. We'll get to that in a minute because I have to do a bit of messing about. But we will get there. Don't you worry about that. Very kind of you, but we'll be there in a minute. What's happening here? Don't need that to happen. It's going crazy. Right, entropy. The link is in the description, as is the link to my Substack. But But if you need the entropy link, it's in the description. Lovely to see you all. Loving this channel again. I'm absolutely in love with it. And the announcement is going to blow your minds. I think you're going to love it. All right? Of course, there's going to be a handful of people who thinks, nah, don't know about all that. Nah, not into change. Don't like, nah, I like it how it is. And I get that. But, you know, change is inevitable. Change and taxes, bullet. I don't need to shout. It's pissing down here, so I think I need to. But it's just me telling you. Oi, can you lot just calm it a bit? Sorry about the microphone angle. I tried my best with all sorts of different. That's a bit more acceptable, isn't it? As long as you can hear me. Can you hear me? Look at that. It's quite scientific, though, doesn't it? People say, what's that? I say, what you don't know. What don't you know? Thank you, little Bullet, who says, I scrubs and scrubettes, say boss. Hi to you, Mr. Bullet. Right, as promised, I will do this. I've got 2 keyboards I've got to use here. One works for some things and the other one works for other things. Nice way to run a life. And by life, I mean streaming and my business. One keyboard works for some things and the other one works for other things. I've also got 2 mice or 2 mouses. I think 2 mouses is actually correct because a mouse isn't a mouse. It's a different thing. Yeah, that's what I think anyway. And I'm sticking with it. Because mice is plural for a mouse, but that ain't a mouse. That's a mouse. Yeah, that's the level we're at today. Right, here we go. Let me just do this as promised. Entropy people, they do not miss out of the glory. And that is much appreciato. Mouse cat, mouse cat, mouse cat, mouse cat. You get these exceptions. Why are those lights on over there? That's better. Why aren't those ones working? That's made the world of difference. Well, it's costing me more money, so mouse cat, super, super. If you're epileptic, I'll turn away now because this stuff is on top. Mouse cat says he dropped a score, by the way. He scores on the doors. I thought that was funny from Zen Maverick. He was making me laugh the other night. Nana Plaza, 10 floors of whores. Mouse cat says that stream the other night was so funny. The blatant honesty of your mate Paul, plus some of the harsh comments. That's my job. Had me cracking up. You know what, Mouse Cat? I've had so many emails about that stream. All positive. All positive. I'm sure there's a few people going, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Right, synchronized sipping. First sip for me. So first sipping and synchronized sipping. Is everyone ready? Anyone need more time for synchronized sipping? There's a few people in here, I reckon, should have their own channels. While we're on the subject of own channels, while you're preparing, how do I deal with that? I don't even know how to use this damn computer anymore. Maybe that one. Yay! While you're preparing your sipping, what one should we have a look at? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Just chill. I'll tell you what, we'll just have a little bit of the intro of this. This is Jimmy's channel. Jimmy from Philly wiped. I don't know what it means. Someone wiped his ass or something. You're ready, Bullet, are you? Campbell needs a bit more time. Come on, hurry up. Right, so this is Jimmy from Philly Wiped. He's a relatively new scrub, but he's a lovely bloke. He's got his own channel. He's got a couple of 100 subscribers, but what he has got for the English is the best accent in the world. You know, the Yanks, they like, sorry about if I sometimes get that wrong. North, South, Yanks. I don't know. They say that the American women like the English accent, especially the Southeast accent. What could it be? Hey! But Jimmy's accent is brilliant. As a storyteller, now more of a writer, but to have his accent, we'll be on it in a minute, Stephen. To have his accent work in spoken word, fucking brilliant. Excuse the language, I am trying to stop swearing. I actually am. Right, so I'm going to show you a little bit of our boy Jimmy, and I'm going to give you his link. And Scrubs do, we support each other. So I'll give you the link, get over there. The geezer's had a life which gives him value in this domain. So we're not going to watch all 46 minutes of it, but let's just hear a little bit of what our boy Jimmy's got to say. I'm going to have to do it again because, you know, I get it wrong every time. That's right. Got that. Right, I'll turn my volume down. Have a little listen to Jim Boy.
There's nobody there, so. Hello, nobody. Yeah, you know what? I should Google that. I mean, that's a good idea. You know, I usually Google everything else. I mean, all right, thanks.
It's like my nana's boyfriend.
Yeah. The landlord had your black lighter, and I put it right there. Did you get it? Somebody else.
I mean, what a way of opening a stream. The first thing he said that I've understood is the landlord had your black lighter.
Boss lawyer. You must have lent him your lighter. You should get that back to Tommaso, and I put it right there. Because I know if I put it in my pocket, you would never see it. Okay? Knew that. I know how to get live chat, too. So there's a difference between top chat and live chat. Yeah. Doesn't make any sense, but
I can watch that shit all day long. So, people, go and give him some support here. I'll give you the oh, come on, YouTube. What's going on here? Maybe if I'm not going to risk pressing escape because, yeah, we all know what happens there. Right, I'll give you his channel. Oh, don't crash on me now. Don't do that. I'll give you his channel. Go and subscribe to him, even if you don't watch it or you don't. Yeah, yes, Jess. That's what it's like for 40 minutes. He's just a rambling lunatic. And if a rambling lunatic isn't at home at the glorious House of Scrubs, because that's what we are. I've worked it out. Scrubs are people that didn't really get on with other groups of people. We didn't try and be cool. We didn't try and fit in. We're weirdos. And that's all right. We come together and competition is none. We remain at the top like the sun. You're all right, Jimmy. Thank you as well. You've also been very generous. It's funny what a bit of money would do. Round old grifter for Dangerfield. There you go. That's Jimmy from Philly Wiped. I mean, it's probably the worst title to a stream ever, to a channel ever, but that's what I like about it. So there you go, people. It's in the chat. You don't have to copy. If anyone's at home with a biro, write in. It's in the channel. I'll put it in there again. There you go. I did watch the Italy-England match. I went to a booze with the missus because I wanted her to see a bit of English culture. And she looked terrified when that goal went in. Afterwards, she said, "You don't know those people. Why were you jumping on them?" I said, "Yeah, it's funny in England. No one likes strangers, but we've got the occasional moment where we'll virtually penetrate them." Nice to see you, Nora. Nice one, Ralph. Bit of support, innit? Mike, they're all like that. They're all like that. It's just this funny strange American bloke who, but he sent me some videos that were cracking. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't enjoy it myself. It's as simple as that. I enjoy it. I like his channel. There you go. Right, so synchronized sipping. Synchronized sipping. Okay. Whether it's your first sip or your synchronized, we're going to go 1B frog drink and then drink. So it's 1B frog drink and then you sip. All right? Have you got it? 1B frog Nicholas. There you go. But then you drink. You don't drink on drink. You drink on the beat that would be after it. Don't worry, Ian. It's not first sip of the day. It's synchronized sip. You can do that if you want, Liam. Right, ready? Here we go. 2A pajamas splink. Great stuff. Second synchronized. 5, 4, 3, 2, sip. Cheers to you all. Cheers to you all. Now, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. When I tell you tomorrow's stream, there's going to be a stream tomorrow. Nice one, Sean. Nice. No problem, Stephen. Nice one, Jess. No laws, Nicholas. Not round these parts. No. I regret teaching my missus that one because she does it to me too much now. I'll start suggesting something I want to do, and she goes, try it. You'll regret it too. Tomorrow, I'm going to make an announcement about the future of this channel, and it's big. It's a big announcement. There's going to be some changes. There's going to be some changes around here. Now, in many ways, nice one, Emma. Emma, I like the idea of you tuning into it across the sort of scrub radar, boo, like the old submarine sonar. Boo, boo, boo. I wish I could do that impression better. There must be a better way of doing it. Boo. That weren't it. Oh, there must be a better way of doing it. And you heard it and you went, no. Threw the kids away. Get out of my way. Spawn. Ran through the dry lining that the old man's still trying to put up. Grabbed his tea. And I went, splink. And you went, no. Yeah. Burnt your mouth out and then just went, yeah. Was it anything like that at all? There you go. It was absolutely spotless honest. Great stuff. Great stuff. Thank you, Ian. Always kind to me. Oh, John B reckons Mumford permanent co-host. That would be a big change, wouldn't it? Yeah, it is out here. What can I do? Just Sean says, if Chris and Paul are joining forces and doing streams together, I will rejoin. Oh, there's some interesting ideas coming up. Just tune in tomorrow, and if you don't get to see it live, watch it afterwards. Because I'm telling you, I reckon 90% of you, ping number out the air, are going to be like, wicked. And of course, some of you will be like, "Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh, nyeh," which is also okay. You know, that's life. That's life. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let me just. So the stream tomorrow, when will it be? Probably about the same time as this. You know, it depends. I've got a bit of work to do in the morning. But you know, the stream will be left up. I won't put any music on it that threatens its visibility. It'll be there. And I think nice one, Leon. That's lovely. Yes. You know, and you have to. It's the most inevitable thing, change. Unfortunately not. I am excited that you're all making suggestions, though. It's very interesting. Emma G and 42 are having a little bit of back and forth. Dangerfield, you taking the advice to change the content? Excuse me. You actually finally responding to the meme that I like the channel, but if you could change the format and the content, it would be better. Yeah, sort of. That's the spirit. That is the spirit. Right, let's have a look quickly. Hello, Chrissy. Charlie Sparkle's in the house. I don't even know what grape liquid is. Is that wine or something? I don't know what that is. Right. A life in the life of Dangerfield. Well, I don't even know what that means, but I'll give it a go. But big announcement tomorrow. So like I say, if you don't get to see it live, watch it, because it's significant changes. Hello, the tongue. Hello, the tongue. Cage can't stand change. Prefers notes or contact lists. Oh, come on, leave it out. Saturday, mate. Yeah, that's what I thought, Chrissy. Gaffney's been there before. Yeah, I thought that, Liam. It was far too much for a Saturday. R-Power wants me on his level. No, mate. Got me own. And I'll stick with that, if you don't mind. I will not be smashing the place up. No. Emma G says, Dangerfield, 42 and I are going on holiday on Wednesday, and we're wondering where we could download some Mumford tunes to listen to on the journey. Well, here, I'll give you the link right now. There's about 6 albums there. Hang on. I'll tell him you asked that. It'll make his month. There you go. There are on this channel. Oh, some of them are singles, but there's about 10 albums. It's in the chat now. There you go. He's also got a few on Spotify, but I'll put it in the chat there. It's that one. Well, Sean, it's Saturday. Not only is it Saturday, when you hear the announcement, there's 2 parts to the announcement. One's not so good for you, I'll be honest with you, but it's necessary for the second part. I'm not going to tell you today. This isn't going to be me slowly breaking. I've got to write some stuff down. I want to have answers ready and things like that. But not a problem. Not a problem. New shoes. Good Lord. You can hear loads of me and Mumford's band is that link. I'll give you that. It was a long while ago though, so you know, don't dig me out. We were very young, and I cringe at some of the lyrics. Now, right at the top of this page, there's a song from someone else, and I don't know how to get rid of it. But it ain't me. The Party of Shaitan isn't my band. So there is the household SoundCloud. And on that, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 12 songs. Some of them you'll fast forward because they're experimental. They're not all pop songs. I mean, bits of most of them are, but you know, I won't be offended if you fast forward a couple. I'm not going to dox you all. I'm certainly not going to kill a fan a week. Anglo-Saxon, probably about the same time, but maybe a bit earlier, but probably about now. UK time, 11 o'clock in the morning. Hello, John C. Yeah, nice to see you too. I'm banning everyone. Starting again. No, it's going to be really good. Thank you, Bullet. You and Jimmy are keeping the grift alive today. Oh, apologies. Mousecat dropped a score. That's a very good replacement spirit level bubble. Thanks for the donation, Bullet. It was sent to me by Mrs. Me In It, and I absolutely adore it. It's just the sort of thing I like. Just reminds me that it's all about balance. If it's too much of this or too of that, you ain't getting enough of that. And I've got it right here. I don't have desk toys. I have a mess of vaping bits and bobs and God knows what. I bought a magnifying glass because I had perfect vision, according to an optician a few years ago when I had my eyes tested. She said, I've never seen someone do so well on those tests. Your vision is perfect. Then I had my concussion. I can barely read very small writing. So I bought this. I bought a magnifying glass. Doesn't work. It's just like a bit of glass. It's like, it magnifies it about 0.2 times. So what it actually does is puts a bit of dirty glass in between me and the text. And it makes the text about 0.2 times bigger. But that balances out with the dirty glass. And so I'm back to square one, but a fiver down. So thanks to the glass, I should have called it a glass. Not a magnifying glass, just a glass. Hello, Dennis. That's not reassuring, to be honest with you, Liam. You know what? When I was in Thailand and we done a few of those, and I did that. In Thailand, you put a camera in someone's face or a market trader, they'll perform and they'll play. Not so much out here. They don't like it. That's why I haven't done it. Honk wants to know if I'm going to mime the channel. Well, I always do a bit of accidental mime, don't I? You know. Thank you, Chrissy. Gonna listen to Household on Worthing Beach. Some of them you might want to. I'm just warning you. Some of them are just pop songs. Danga, 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 danga. Lovely. Some of them aren't. Some of them are a little bit. Some of them are LSDJ live. Dax Moon, 26 in the UK right now. Enjoy it. 36 out here. Saxon says, I'm looking fit and healthy. Fair play, Chris. Hi. Are you going to tell your stories through the medium of dance? Yes, but only for you. Since you've been sending me those videos, I thought I'd repay it. No, I will not be doing that. But listen, thank you for commenting on my fit and happy and healthy. I have been making a lot of changes lately, actually. Not streaming for 4 hours a day helped. But also, I don't use shampoo on my hair, right? So I know to see my hair, you need to see the sides, really. Right? You know when you shampoo your hair, it's all sort of like Shampoo takes all the natural oils out of your hair and wrecks it. My girlfriend's hair is thick, strong, gorgeous. It's like silk. And she's never used shampoo. She uses conditioner. That's part of the plan. So she'll wash her hair 3 times a week just with water. And one of those times she'll use conditioner. And it's lovely. So I've been doing that for 3 months now. And it's lovely. It just feels nicer. And also, Liam, come on. There's rules. There are some rules, it turns out. Also, I wake up after a few hours kip because I only sleep for a few hours, and it's like that. So you can wake me up at the crack of dawn, and the postman or whatever, there's no postman here. I don't know where I got that from. The FedEx man is a postman of sorts, and I'm already presentable. And I'd also like to offer some advice. 1 second, let me just make sure it's all nice. The crammer. Now we've spoken about the crammer before, right? It's just a bit of cloth, but I wear it every day. There's no underwear. Now I know you might not have the climate, but I'm sure your house is warm. I'm sure you've got your heating on. So you're not washing 7 pairs of pants a week. You're not washing T-shirts all the time. You just wash your crammer twice a week. And out here, you wash it, you put it outside. An hour later, it's ready to put on again. Just sit in the nuddy for an hour. And while we're on that subject, listen to this. This will blow your mind. This will blow your mind. So out in the provinces, COVID has finally arrived here. We thought we'd got away with it. We might still, because we've got so much on our side here. My girlfriend's family, and there's a lot of them. It ain't mum, dad, and 2.5 kids. There's 30, 40 of them. And it changes. Sometimes, a mother and father will take their kids to go and stay with another sister or another cousin somewhere else. But it averages between 20 and 40. They've prepared. Listen to this. Just this is going to blow your minds. They prepared for all this. They don't need to leave the house. They planted loads of vegetables. They planted chilies. They planted spring onions. They planted courgettes. They planted papayas, melons, all that lot. Now, I know there's a load of that stuff I just mentioned that won't grow in England, but there's plenty that will grow in England. And admittedly, it won't grow so fast. But they don't need to go to the market now. She showed me this morning. I was talking to her. She had a mobile. She took me out the back. They've got like about half an acre of vegetables growing. And one of these, it was like a marrow. It was about that big. And she said in 3 days, it'll be about that big. They don't need to go to the market. They are now totally self-sufficient. They use these, water butts to store their rice in so the ants don't get in them. And they've got about 10 of them full of rice. It's just incredible that they've actually done it. Yeah, exactly, Moody Edge. I don't want that. I don't want it in my hair. I don't want it on my head. I don't want it on my skin. I don't want it going down into the drains. And I was just so impressed. You know, they just got busy a couple of months ago. They went out there. They fertilized the land. Oh, and also, listen to this. My mother said to me, my mother? What? That was a proper Freudian slip. My missus said to me this morning, I said, what are you doing later? She said, I'm going to buy a Moan. She said, get loy Moan, which means the money chicken, right? Yeah, it's a basic language. Get loy Moan. And I said, all right, how much chicken you buying? And she said, I don't know, 2 kilo, 4 kilo. And I said, yeah, but I thought you said you weren't going to the market. She said, no, not chicken, living chickens. And you buy them by the kilo. The people that live a couple of houses down, which is about 200 yards away, they breed them. And so you go down there, you pick the chickens you want, they stick them in the scales, and you pay by kilo. And she reckons she'll get 3 or 4 chickens. And then they have eggs. The eggs make more chickens. You can eat them when they're grown. So you're getting eggs and meat from them. You buy 5 chickens and you've got eggs and chicken for a family of 20 for the future. And they know how to do it because the grandmother's been doing this for literally a century. Her grandmother used to look after the chickens when she was 7 years old. She's now 107. She knows how many eggs you take, how many you leave, how you treat the chickens. They're totally self-sufficient. I'm mind blown. I'm absolutely mind blown. Oh, John, you obviously weren't here when I told the story. When I went to the province once, my girlfriend picked up one of the chickens and she's got it in her arms and it's going, and she come up to me and she was like, did you have a shower? And I was like, yeah. And then she just broke his neck. She didn't even flinch, just didn't even mention it. I just watched her snap a chicken's neck and it sort of went. She just threw it on the floor while it done that for about 10 minutes. And then plucked it and skinned it and gutted it and ate every single bit of it. They don't scrape all the innards out and throw them away. No. They get made into things. Yeah, that's all taken care of. The neighbour's got a stud, apparently. So it's all very interesting. It's all very interesting. Well, I didn't really know what to say, but you know, you live in a different country. They do things differently. Thankfully, we still, as much as the globalists want one world, one vision, there still exists cultural difference. Well, it apparently isn't, Stephen, because all that, once she snapped its neck, that's just, a chicken will still run around if you chop its head off. You chop a chicken's head off, it runs around, but it's just its muscle spasming. No, once she'd broken its neck, it was dead. You know, they're not heartless. I haven't seen Mike the chicken. Well, there's something I never knew. Yeah, they love them. They love them, Zen. I've had them served up to me, and I sort of done it. You eat the skin off them. Yeah, it's quite a peculiar thing to watch. Which is where the saying comes from. You're running around like an headless chicken. Oh, I'll have a look at that crosshatch. I do enjoy the old Deadly Ratter videos. I'll have to have a look at that. No, we'll do. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just muscle spasming. No, we'll do for sure, our pal. Hello, Custard. Yeah, I bet that's a hell of a lot. If that's breeding, that's just making bacon, literally and figuratively. Well, Zen Maverick, the other day, when I told you I was quite sick the other day, hungover from the football, the missus done all my washing. She mopped the floor. She got my motorbike repaired, new back brake and a new battery. What else did she do? All sorts of things. Oh, tidied up all the bedroom, made the bed all nice, put all the clean sheets on the bed and the pillows and that. And then she got us in duck. Right, so when you get a duck here, they cook the duck on like a spit roast, and then when you order it, they just pull it off, get a meat cleaver, and chug, 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 chug. That's it. So when you get it, they've taken all the guts out and they sell them as other things. People just go and buy the kidneys and the livers and all that. But you know, it's full of bones and things. You just have to sort of nibble around it. But you know, I've got used. I've been out here 3.5 years now, but when I picked up one bit and it was about that long and kind of thin, and I went, "What's that?" And she went, "Here, it's here." And I thought, I remember my mum used to make her gravy with the chicken giblets and the neck, and I remember seeing that grey neck in that grey water. And my girlfriend's laughing her head off, of course. Good morning. She's laughing her head off. But I had a go. It was all right. It was duck. But I didn't. I had a little nibble and I was like, yeah, it's all right. Put that back down. Fiddling for the breast. I'm always fiddling for breast. Oh, God. For people who've joined us recently, massive channel announcement tomorrow. Video will probably be about the same time, but if you miss it, catch up with it when it's not live because you need to know what's happening. I thought Buddhist countries usually had some like low caste population that, well, my missus' family are all low caste. They're peasants. So there you go. They're killing chickens. Keys to the Kingdom was a fan of Foghorn Leghorn. I didn't like him. I'm going to get you all like that, wasn't it? Not a fan. Andrew remembers seeing the most beautiful woman in a bar in Hong Kong, chomping on chicken feet. Oh, yeah, there's just a chicken foot. It's not disguised or anything. I've seen my missus eat some very unpleasant things, but, you know. Well, not really, because I just don't think about it. As long as it's a bit cheery, you know, I don't want to depress anyone. I can't even remember what this one's called. Cheeky, Choo, hee-haw or something. Someone else's donation. Thank you very much, Grim. You can call me Grim. That was weird, wasn't it? I was thinking, weirdly, just before I said it, I was thinking, do I have to go for the PFV here? I don't know the rules. And then you answered it. Thank you for 100 knock. I do like the grift. Hello, Odan. Well, it's probably a bit of both for all of us. Rufus used to make necklaces out of chicken feet when he worked in a chicken factory. Yeah, sort of thing I could see myself doing, actually. But, you know, you'll be surprised what things we eat in England. See you later, tongue. That's a shame. Take care. You know, some of the things we eat in England, it's only a question of familiarity. And traditional English cooking is known as nose to tail. You get a pig, you eat everything from the nose to the tail. Everything gets eaten. You know, it's only the modern capitalist corporatist system that tells you to, so that they can throw things away, so more needs producing. We got a new member, Bearsworth. Hello, Bearsworth. Nice of you to become a member. Look out for the announcement tomorrow. It will affect membership slightly, but only not in a bad way. So don't think you've made a mistake there. No one makes a mistake joining. And part of this thing will be getting back to the member streams. Couple of them a month. So all that will be coming back. But I tell you, it's a big announcement. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to like it. I need some water. Absolutely, Zen. Heard it so many times. Went to England, everyone smells of cheese. Because they don't drink milk out here. They don't eat cheese. They don't eat dairy. Probably because it's not good for you. But yeah, exactly, Odan. And also, you make gelatin out of them. You know, when you have that lovely jelly and ice cream for afters, jelly is gelatin, which comes from trotters. Everything bar the squeal. Check the entropy. All good, all good. Yeah, nice thing to say. Well, they still eat dogs over here in certain places. Kieran, you're 46 minutes late. Our pals made another suggestion. I'll tell you what, a few of the guesses that people have made aren't far off, to be honest with you. Yeah, Odan, growler means something quite different where I come from. And to say the best part of a growler is the jelly is not. Yeah, I don't want to go there. There you go. Well, they had to, didn't they? No, maybe just hurting them. We're going to set up an electric shock system. We've hit 100 people. I know we don't get the numbers we used to. Thomas is here. Hello, Thomas. My granddad kept chickens in the garden of his council house in Workington. He taught me how to wring their necks when I was about 8. Bar the beak and feet, Nana used to use all of the chicken. There you go. Same out here. Exactly the same. Yeah, and that's what my missus done. Wrung its neck. But she done it like effortless. She had the chicken in her arms. We were talking. And she just sort of went... And that was it. It's not mime, no. There will occasionally be some mime. Yeah, there you go. That's why when someone says jelly is the best part of the growler, I just no, you're putting images in my head that I never wanted, and I fear I can't get rid of them. Oh bollocks! I've been rumbled. Oh yeah. Now you know what? I'll tell you. 42. I'll tell you something interesting. Hello, David. You're back on form, mate. Good to see you looking healthy and happy. Well, happier. Love your. You're about the third person to say that I'm looking well. This is lovely. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you all something, right? I know a lot of people got pissed off when I one day just said, I'm quitting. It was killing me. I run a business. I work 10, 14 hours a day and then fitting 2 streams in between that. And when I'm not blaming anyone else but myself, but when you do 2 streams a day, that also means keeping up on global politics. also means keeping up on internet culture. You know, so you've got to watch a lot of YouTube. You've got to know what's going on. You've got to have content 2 to 4 hours a day. You know, it got to me. Now, what was the other options? Say to you, right, I'm going to stop doing 2 a day and I'm going to just slowly phase it out. I mean, those streams would have been grim. People would have been thinking, well, you know, look, his art's not in it, and it'll be 1 a day soon, and then it'll be 3 a week. You know, I had a good think about it, and I thought, why am I so knackered? Why am I just, you know, why is mine and my missus relationship, the girl I've loved the most ever, suffering? What is the problem here? And I identified the problem, and I had to do something about that immediately. And I know that pissed people off, but for fuck's sake, come on! I've done it for long enough. I thought it was a bit harsh. Still not talking to Dawn. Shocking. What a loss. And I understand that it saddened people, but you know, this is life. No, not doing that. Giving it a go though. I've given it a go. I've given Omegle a go though. But the problem on Omegle now is you go on there trying to snare a lefty, and it's just someone like you trying to snare a lefty. I think occasionally, i.e., all the time, yes. But you know, I'm still here. We've lost numbers, but big announcement tomorrow. So I think you're going to be. I think the majority of you are going to be really into it. There's a slight downside, which I shouldn't even say that because you'll understand it. Pete says, Chris, what is your opinion on the rift in PA? Chris Patriotic Talk has left, as well as other prominent figures. Chris is being attacked left, right, and centre, and in my opinion, does not deserve the abuse. Well, I know Chris well, and he's a friend. I know Mark. I respect Mark a lot, and I respect Laura. But I'm not part of that. I've never been a member of PA. I've never attended any of their events. You know, there's some bloke who's obsessed with me. He keeps writing to me on Telegram now. Oh, he can't stop thinking about me. And someone told me he's written a video saying this bloke had sex with a dinosaur and he's part of PA. Well, no, I'm not. What I think about it is there's always problems with human groups. You know, I was just talking then about how a lot of people got pissed with me when I quit the 2 times a day. You know, humans in groups, there's dynamics, and sometimes decisions made here don't go down so well here. But Mark has been in this game long enough to know how to negotiate that for the best of his movement. I don't want to comment on it while people aren't here. Chris made mistakes. Patriotic Talk Chris made mistakes. I'll tell you that. And if there's anyone in this chat that has never made mistakes, let me know now and I'll start worshipping you because you are the new Lord. But I don't know. I'm not part of that scene anymore. You know, I do believe in European people forming communities, getting their communities back. Good try, Campbell. Good try, but it ain't. Gaffney as well. Yeah, there you go. Well, you both made a mistake. In fairness, because you know, you both lacked originality. Have I said hello to you today, Gaffers? Nice to see you, mate. Are you in your motor, Campbell? Exactly. Hang on a minute. Are you the actual geezer that shoots the rats? Is that you, or are you just using the name? Tell me you're the bloke that shoots rats. No one on this channel. People apologise for not donating. You never have to do that. I do expect a few quid when I stream because I think that's fair enough, and I get it. I mean, it ain't going too well today, to be honest. But it does tend to level out, so that's fine. But no, there's members will get a stream a month because they're members and they're paying a monthly fee for that. But those videos are then available to watch, but they're not it's just a chat with a few people. It's not like it's exactly the same as this, but just with less of us. What happens is in the member streams, people come on, so there's like 4 or 5 of us here. But no, you're not going to have to pay to watch the channel. Not a chance. I trust that people chip in enough, and that's lovely. Come on, Marzipan. No, you ain't. You're a good lad. That's not so good. That's not so good. Let them go, son. Let them go. We all do them. It's part of being human. Could you imagine how horrific life would be if we were all perfect? Ooh, gives me the shivers. Uncle Pete. Nice to be called Chris occasionally on here. I mean, I'm all right with Dangerfield. Hang on a minute. Oh, okay. No, I made the mistake there. When someone else, he was obviously talking to you, but I watched the videos of the geezers that shoot the rats at the farms. I'm kind of obsessed with them. Them and Storer. I've changed my opinion on parkour. I'm obsessed with Storer. Truck gaming? Good Lord, you've moved further out than me. You want to come on for a minute, Harry? Go on, think of an excuse. Hack 61. He even shoots rats. Crikey. Nice to see you, brother. No, you haven't. I know you haven't. You might wanted to, but I got one off you the other day. I'm sure I did. I'll tell you what, Gaff. I'll tell you what. I'll email it to you because you're that. I'll let you know. How would you know? I might. Sell you a dummy. I think they call it. Rage reckons that the big announcement will be that I'm going to expect all scrubs to install a table on their ceiling and watch all future streams in their pants. No, in their cramers, not their pants. I'll reopen the merch store and it will be selling Mandom cramers. Oh, hang on a minute. There was an interesting question there. Truck gaming's at work. Trolley dolly. No, Jess, not the trap videos. These are professional pest control people in the grain silos. So you got a farm. You harvest all your grain and you keep them in these huge silos. And you get rats and you can't do anything about them. So you get the pest control bloke in who's got a very high-powered, it's a pellet gun, but it's very high-powered, night vision, and he just sets it up on a stand, and in like 2 hours, he'll kill 120 of the fuckers. It's quite... I mean, I'm not into animal cruelty. That's not why I'm watching it. I'm not like, yeah, kill those little fuckers. But there's something peculiarly attractive about it, and some of those channels have got like 200,000 followers. So it's not just me. No problem, Harry. Truck gaming. Playing with himself. I'll give myself that one. I have not, Mr. Satters. No, I have not. I've heard of him, obviously, but no. Maybe I'll check it out. Have we got a new member, or is that the old one? Anglo-Saxons joined. Pow! Nice one, mate. Nice to have you on the firm. Lovely. Mike Harris, nice to see me. Not been about working nights. Big announcement tomorrow. Announcement that might affect that. Okay? That might affect that. So don't worry yourself too much. Anglo-Saxon, nice one. Yeah, maybe you should get a few of those pest controllers down there. Dub Power drops a 5-bit. I want to send 49p for a can of Tizer. I'm kind of confused, but it's all right. I was before. But I'll tell you what, I'll take the 49p out of the lady for the Tizer. I'm not sure I can get a Tizer out here. Shouldn't have said that. I'm going to get one off of Mrs. Me in it now. Thank you very much, Dub Power. Much appreciato. If you missed the Italian course we done, I think you were around during those times. You all know what I mean. My Mandom dealer has dropped 2,000 Japanese yen and has just said groin, which I think is the comment of the stream so far. Thank you. Don't forget Entropy's all up and running, people. You still get on the screen and I get taxed a hell of a lot less. Oh, I just put the household SoundCloud link in there. If you want to listen to my old pop band, I've just put the link in there. Groin was good, wasn't it, Jess? Thank you, Thomas, and thank you, Dub Power. But yeah, that's me and Mumford when we had our band and we had all the publishing, management, recording contracts, all that. Alex James from Blur was going to produce it, and I preferred smoking crack, so it didn't happen. Whoops. Mumford's never truly forgiven me, which I think is the right way to go. That's not true, actually. Ah, you were here when we done the Italiano, huh? Nah, nothing gets here. I haven't got an address. I haven't got an address. That's a problem. It's also lovely because if anyone wants to come and get me, good luck. Thank you, Mr. Bullet. I'll definitely buy a Mandom Kramer. Don't. That idea came out and just flew into the ether. Now you've repeated it. Come on. This could be terrible. I'm busy. Hack 61. I have a lot of paper air rifles, Chris. When you come back here, come to Devon and have some fun. What's a paper air rifle? Do you mean you shoot paper targets, or is it? Do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I'd love to. I've got a mate who's just moving to Devon. He's fucking had it off and all. It turned out his missus is minted. They just bought a £1.2 million property with its own lake and a fucking viaduct. What? Hang on. Proper. PCP. What? You're going to shoot me with peace? What? We're going to get on the PCP and shoot some rats What are you offering me, Hack 61? I haven't got a clue. Oh my God. Are you having it? Are you joking? You aren't joking, because no one would know Worthington. Ferret, you cheeky bugger. Oi, people, you know I told you that mate of mine I used to have, the very strange friendship, and he died, bless him, and his widow asked me to take the funeral. This is his cousin. And for this geezer to turn up here has just blown my mind. How the devil are you? You're looking well in your little picture there, Ferret. Good Lord, what it ain't you. What? I'm getting confused now. It's not you. Of course it is you. Hello, Mega Essex boy. You've been off the booze for 2 years. God bless you, son. Because I'll tell you what, Ferret. Am I still all right to call you Ferret, or is that not done anymore? I remember I called you it once, and you got a bit funny with me. I just want to. I'll call you Chris. Hack 61. Thanks for the 10-bit. Anyway, I forgot to actually thank you. Getting confused with your paper pellet guns, but yeah, for sure I'll get down there. You're 2 years clean. Can we have a 2 in the chat, please? Because this bloke used to wake up and you know what, Chris? This is what done me. I just heard people dying. I heard that Roman went to prison because I don't live there. I heard that Dave Carter, bless him. It all started. I just was hearing nightmares, and obviously Nick, 2 years off the sauce. God bless you, man. I'm nearly crying. Look at all those 2s in the chat for you, Chris. That's amazing. What a lovely thing to see you here. This is amazing. Well done, son. Well done. Ain't easy, is it? Is not easy. Hang on a minute. You were banged up with Roman. Good Lord. I'll have to. When I finally get back out there, we'll go out and we'll have a cup of tea and a cake somewhere, Chris, and you can tell me all about it. You're looking well, though, mate. I have to say. Last time I saw you was at the funeral, wasn't it? Wow, look at you turn up here of all places. Sorry, people, that's blown my mind. And that was very kind of you all putting a 2 in the chat. Yeah, there you go. Nice one, Chris. Oh, yeah, what? You're at Elmley, okay. Good Lord. Well, rather Roman than someone else, eh? At least you're mates. Yeah, for sure we will. Hang on a minute. Hang on. What is this? Yeah, I just worked that out. Or she was round yours. I've told that story, Sally, so many times. I'll tell you what, Sal, while you're here, Sally's the widow of the mate, and I've explained to everyone what a peculiar friendship me and Nick were. No one thought me and him would ever be friends, but I worship the bloke. And it was I'll tell you what, Sally, I don't know if I've ever said it to you, but it was an absolute honor and a privilege to me. What an honor. I hope you're all well. I've heard your daughters are doing well. I can't remember who told me that. It might have been you. Maybe we spoke on Facebook or something. Good Lord. It's lovely to see you. It really is lovely to see you both turn up here. I can imagine one of you's gone, Dangerfield's on now. You want to see it? He just don't stop talking. Same as he ever was. Amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He was. That's a wonderful thing to say. Yeah, I am approaching some quite heavy emotions here. So, yeah, no, of course, not a problem. Amazing, and thank you, Sally, for saying that. Nah, wonderful people. God, I'm fucking nice to see you both. Anyway, look, when I finally get back over there after my mother, I'll get down and see you, Sal. I think I'll tell you who it was. It was Chief. It was Chief who told me about your girls. One of them's like doing something amazing. No, bless you, Sally. And I saw a photo of Frankie, and I just was like, what? How comes he's like, sorry, everyone else. I'm having a sorry, people, but this has really touched me. So I've kind of drifted out of the stream. Wow. Well, when me and you and Nick used to run around Dartford tripping, you were like a streak of piss. And then I've gone away for a couple of years, come back, and you were huge. I was like, what? Where's Ferret gone? No, you've done 8 stone. Good Lord. So back to normal then? Nah, don't say that. Don't. Good Lord. I want to meet him. I'll tell you what, that photo, I think Chief showed me the photo. I can't remember. And I just thought, oh my days. Son of Nick. Just, he even had that little look. That little. Oh, this is quite something. I'll come and see you, Sal, when I get back. 19. I can't. Where's that time gone? I remember him being born. I remember Nick saying, Sally's having another one, isn't she? And I was thinking, hang on a minute, mate. It ain't just Sally. It takes 2 to tango. Sally's having another one. I know he wasn't perfect. I never pretend that, but he was. I can't go down this road. I'll get all emotional. Anyway, I'll come and see you both for sure. And well done again, Chris. Getting off the sauce. You know what a weight. You know, and losing all that weight. 8 stone. Good Lord. Jesus. Good. Keep popping them out. $5,000. Hang on. I thought that said children. Well, I'm planning a family, Christopher. So that might shock you and you, Sally. I'm getting married. We're building a house. And if I'm not firing blanks, I too will have a family. You're all right, Sal. I think they're quite enjoying watching me get a bit emotional. But yeah. Yeah, finally grew up. Finally realised I wasn't 19. It was weird. I mean, I know I still look it. Well, that's blown my mind. That really has. I'll tell you what, Scrubs. I was in the Colony Club, right? Up on Dean Street. And what's his name was there? Keith Allen. You know, Lily Allen's old man, right? And he went to me. I was moaning to Michael Wojaz, the bloke who owned the Colony. I was moaning because he wanted me to get him some product, we'll say. And I said, oh, no, that's lovely. As and when you want, Chris. There's a big announcement tomorrow. Things are changing around here, but so if you can't see it live, check it out later because there'll be a things changing. Well, we're going to get married out here, and then we're going to get married out there. So of course, without a doubt, can't be doing things like that without my Dartford people. Good Lord. Oh, how lovely. Anyway, so Keith Allen has gone to. I've said to Wojaz, I said, "Come on, mate." I said, "I can't go all the way back down to Dartford." I said, "That's like with the walk to the station and the walk from the station to my mother's. That's like an hour. That all the way to Dartford." And Keith Allen has gone to me. "I met the King of Dartford the other night." I went, "No, you didn't." He went, "I fucking did." Excuse, I know I'm trying to stop swearing, but I'm giving it to you in context. He went, "Yes, I did." I went, "What was his name?" And he gave me his name, and it was not Nick O'Brien, who was the King of Dartford. I said, "Well, I'm not having that, Alan, and I'm going to ring the King of Dartford now and tell him." So I've rung up Nick. You got to remember, I am shit. I am out of my nut, right? Boop, 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 boop. Worthington, which is what he used to call me. That's another story. That's another half-hour story. Worthington, what can I do for you? And I went, "Nick," I said, "I'm up in the Colony Club, Soho. I got Keith Allen here. Reckons he met the King of Dartford." And Nick just went, "Bollocks, put him on." I've just handed my phone to Keith Allen and went, "Here." And Alan's put his hand over his one. "Who is it?" I went, "King of Dartford." He went, "I met you the other night." And all I could hear was Nick going, "You fuck, cunt, wank, you fuck. You never met me. I'd know if I met you." He went, "Put Dangerfield back on. I've had enough of your bullshit." I could hear it. It wasn't even on loudspeaker and I could hear it. And I just took it off and went, "All right, nice one, mate. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da." There you go. Yeah, Worthington. Well, the funny thing about Worthington, it could also be Darling. Right, I'll tell you it. So Sally, who was here a minute ago, Nick's wife, they had this lovely house, like fully detached, right? It was on like land. It wasn't part of a street or anything. It was just this lovely big old house in the middle of like a big field. It was weird. And the council wanted them out. They wanted to demolish it. So Sally found some plants there, and she thought that they were like they were protected. You know, they were like a species that you can't build on because there's only like 4 of these plants in the world. So she's written to the National Trust and said, "Look, they're trying to smash our house up, but all around the house we've got these, I don't know what they were, I'll make something up. We've got these Chinese super fangs or something." And she got a letter back from the old National Trust. "Thank you very much, blah, 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 blah. Signed, Christopher Worthington Darling." And Nick thought this was the funniest thing in the world because he just thought, I met him in the boozer that day and I've walked in and he's gone, and this is in front of about 10 hard men. I'm not a hard man. Now, I know I have to explain that. I know you lot consider me a fighter. I know that. But I'm not. I go like that. "Ah, stop it. Stop hurting me. Put the gun down." But so there's all these sort of geezers there, right? And I've walked in this bar and Nick's gone, "Ah, Christopher Worthington Darling." And I just thought, this ain't a good start. And he told me the story anyway. And he said, and I thought of you anyway. And there you go. It was ancient woodland. I got it sort of right. I mean, come on, Sal. There's a lot of details to remember. There's a lot of stories involving Nick. And he's so then it's gone to him calling me Worthington. So then it's like, Worthington. That every time I met him, hello, Worthington. But sometimes, if he was particularly drunk, which was, in fairness, most nights, and I mean drunk, 10, 15, 20 pints, I'd walk into the boozer all smacked up, like needing a tenner, seeing if Nick's got some work for me. Do you need anything delivered? And fair play to him, even if he didn't, he'd just give me a tenner and go, now go on, fuck off. but I'd walk in and then all these hard nuts sitting around like real men, not your liberal art college freaks like me, geezers. And Nick would go, darling. And I'd be like, and all these blokes would be like, what? And I'd be going, no. You want something to drink, darling? Going, no, please stop. But yeah, too good. Do you remember Howard's Way? Do you remember the actor Glyn? He was a short thing, quite stocky. And he was like, they want to tear the boatyard down. Glyn. We met him in a boozer in Soho, in a members bar in Jerry's. And he started giving Nick a bit of mouth. And I was thinking, no, don't, please don't. He's been so well behaved. Please do not. And this bloke, Glyn, from across the bar was going, fucking idiots. And I said, Nick, just ignore it. We're having a lovely day. And he went, no, all right then. And then this bloke went, probably fucking homosexuals. And Nick went, nah, that's it. And I just went, come on, mate. Picked up my Guinness. He's got a pint in front of him, but he picked up my Guinness and he went round there. This Glyn geezer's got a white suit on. And Nick went, just washed him down. It was just dripping off him. It was too good. And I thought, well, if you're gonna, I said to that Glyn, I went, you got off lucky then. I was thinking you were going to be flying through that toilet door. So why don't you shut your mouth, get some of that Guinness off your shoulders, and just keep it stum, eh? And Nick just walked back round, sat down, ordered me another Guinness, and didn't mention it again. No, the last time I saw Keith Allen, well, because I stopped that. It used to be called the Dean Street Shuffle. You had the Colony Club next to the Groucho Club, and then down a bit you had the French House, and then you had the Coach and Horses on the corner, and then Jerry's members bar. So 3 members bars and the French House, which was not a members bar, but if no one in there knew you, you didn't get treated very well. But the Dean Street Shuffle was brilliant. But once I left that scene, I don't see those people anymore. But the last time I I think he said something about that he said something like that's assault, and Nick said something like, I'll show you assault if you want. I think something like that happened. But I could sit here and tell you stories about Nick for about, it just wouldn't end. It would just be, it would be, we'd be here for months. And then, yeah, good Lord. What a character. And what a friend too. Looked after me, looked after my mother as well. He rang up my mother once, right? He rang up my mum, Nick. And he went, he loved my mum. And he rang her up. She's picked up the phone. He's gone, Janet, do you want half a cow? Half a cow. And knowing Nick, it ain't going to be like all cut and all nice, like cuts of beef. It'll be a cow that's had a chainsaw taken through it. And so my mum, bless her, she's gone, Nick, I haven't got space in my fridge for half a cow. And she didn't. She didn't, in fairness. 5 minutes later, phone rings. Mum picks it up. It's Nick. Janet, do you want a new fridge? It's too good. The last time I saw Keith Allen was in the Colony Club again. And I said to him, you seen Alex James? He went, yeah, he's in the Groucho Club restaurant. I went, right, I need a word with him. Because he was going to produce Household. And I hadn't spoken to him for a while. So I said, right, I'm going to go and see him. And Keith Allen said, they're not going to let riff-raff like you in the Groucho Club. I went, I'll put £20 on that. And we went, shook hands on it. I've gone down the Groucho Club. I've walked in. No problem. No problem. I knew the maitre d'. He went, hello, Chris. I went, hello. Gone in there, gone straight into the restaurant, saw Alex, went up to him. I said, you going up the Colony in a minute? He said, yeah, once we've finished here. I said, good. Keith Allen owes me a score. He went, all right, I'll let him know. And then I went back up there and, yeah, and Keith Allen gave me the 20 quid. Easy money. So, but I haven't, he's not a mate or anything, Keith Allen. Alex is, but, you know, last time I see Alex James, we both bumped into each other wearing tweed suits in Soho. And he went, rock and roll. Yeah, it's an amazing story. Hello, Tito. Got your pictures, mate. Damien Hirst used to drink in the Colony as well. There's a local legend of when I think it was Alex James, Damien Hirst, and Tony Curran. Tony Curran was in what was he in recently? I think he was in Game of Thrones. And rather than go down all the way down the stairs of the Colony, 5 meters left and into the Groucho, they climbed out the toilet window and sort of about 4 stories up and climbed into the Groucho Club window. But that story has been, you know, it's been exaggerated over the years and no one really knows what actually happened, but it was something like that. Yeah, that's what he does now, isn't it? He's a cheese farmer, bless him. Last time I spoke to him, he was learning to fly aeroplanes. Good night, Mega Essex boy. Good night, mate. Make sure you watch tomorrow's video. If you don't catch it live, it's a big, big channel announcement. Oh, there's some changes. Yeah, it was. It was when the Colony was there, and they were great times. I mean, it was the 90s, wasn't it? It was like the end of an era. He's a good lad, Alex. He's a good lad. I mean, he's a bit of a posh boy, but he's a good lad. Oh no, they were great people. Like Nick knew that my mum was struggling because of my smack habit. And so he'd go around there and make sure that she was all right. And he said to her, Nick said to my mum, if you want me to chuck him in the back of a van, drive him out to the countryside and handcuff him to a pole, I will. I mean, you know, not you know, the best offer, but his heart was certainly in the right place. No, he'd go around there just to see her, just to make sure she was doing all right. Always asked her if she needed any money. No, they were funny times. You know, I'm a storyteller, but I learned to tell stories growing up with people like that and listening to their stories, you know, and they don't consider themselves storytellers, but you sit in the booth with a gang of that lot for the day, it's just gold dust. You can't write this stuff down because it's all to do with dialect, and it's all to do with, you know, the way it's delivery and dialect, and the fact that it's true, you know, it's all good. Crosshatch has said, doing it the friend way with locks. I don't know what that means. That's another one that's gone over my head. How are we getting on? Nothing on entropy. So Hack 61. Let's get back there. You've got some pellet guns I can come and shoot down in Devon. I'll certainly want to take my missus down to Devon when I get to England because it's beautiful. Right, people, I've done an hour and a half. I've got things to do. Listen, the big announcement is tomorrow. There's going to be some changes around here. If you don't catch the stream live, make sure you see it, because then you're going to find out what's going to happen. And like I say, a lot of you will be into it. Obviously, some of you won't. But there is a little bit that is going to jar people a little bit, because there will be a slight sacrifice before. Oh, I'm saying too much. I can't keep it in. I'm going to blurt it out any minute now. Dog Power's not going like he never does. Right, what music should we pick for? Let's have a bit of Mumford, shall we? Always seems to work. I've got to try and get Slack working. Anyone here work with Slack at work? Can you imagine if that goes down? Oh, yeah, we'll have that one. Hang on, let me just get it back. Right, that one will do. I will be putting your messages on the screen. You've still got time to throw money at me. People, big announcement tomorrow. Channel, stream, a lot of changes for the better. No, Liam, slacking at work doesn't count. Sally and Chris, if you still got this nonsense on in the background, bless you both. Lovely to see you. You don't know, that's made my day. That really me. And well done, Chris, for 2 years and shed that weight and the huge family. I'm proud of you. Sally, look after yourself, love, and look after the kids. You're late, Mrs. Me in it, but I've been showing the people. I love it. I love my level. I know. I got shown the envelope yesterday of the monkey. Now, bless you, Sally. Look after yourself. I know you look after everyone else, but look after yourself too. Yeah, tomorrow, the big reveal. Thank you, Anglo-Saxon. I got a bit emotional there. Thank you, Campbell. Much appreciated. Glad to see you're happy with your channel again. After that Mumford stream, it feels like you're getting in touch with your roots, telling stories. Ah, well, you might want to see the announcement tomorrow, Mr. Campbell. Bit of music. About the same time, so about midday UK time. Let's say midday UK time, yeah? It'll be around there. So either 11 or 12 or 1 midday. I can't say for sure because I've got things to do. I'm actually working tomorrow. I've got some writing to do, and I've got to remain disciplined or my Substack will collapse. And then I'll be in all sorts of trouble. Yeah, there was a couple of spoilers. I nearly approached some spoilers then. Oh, hang on a minute. Where have I gone? Hello. I nearly approached some spoilers then. What? Hang on. Jesus Christ. All right. No problem, Emma. I'm going to put them all on the screen. Let's get this music played. And I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, 15 Scrubs signed up to Philly from Philly. His channel is called Jimmy from Philly What. So put that into YouTube and go and give him some love. It ain't hard, people. And you know that'll help him, because if YouTube sees him getting subscribers, they'll make him more visible, even if it ain't your kind of contact. We help each other here. That's what we do. I'm gonna get rid of me now. Oh, you can still hear me though, which is exciting. I'll see you tomorrow, and that will be exciting. I can assure you. Ta-da! See you, Sal. See you, Chris. See you, Scrubs. Come on, you should start now. Time is terrible.
Haven't you had enough of all your little games? Haven't you gained enough believing I'm to blame? Why would you ever want to cut me to the core? Why did you want to watch me crawl across the floor? The jealousy you had of me was venomous enough. But then you learned that when you turned it overwhelmed enough. And all goes up and I am the snake. I am the snake. I am the snake. I am the snake. Didn't you know suspicion fanned the flames of lust? Didn't you know the fire would burn it all to dust? If I could still the earth, I wouldn't be a man. If I could only change the way that life began. The best of us are poisonous, but all must choose a goal. To tame the beast or let it feast until it eats the soul. I'll get into the fight of the snake. I am the snake. I am the snake. I am the snake.
Listen to him go.
You told your friends I'd made you insane, and they believed your lies. You told me you would have me again if I could lose my eyes. You heard cruel words in every sound, deceit in every breath. So when the serpent circled around, she gave a grip of death, and all guys up I am the snake. I am the snake. I am the snake. I am the snake.
I'll see you all later. Much later.